Thanks for watching, folks. We're in Traverse City where we're talking about a very important topic. Emma Moyer is joining us now. We're talking about supportive housing. Emma, thanks for making time for us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This is fun.
All right, now you are the executive director of the Northwest Michigan Supportive Housing, correct? Did I get that right?
Absolutely. Good job. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So explain to us what that means.
Sure. So our mission is to support those who are experiencing homelessness, families and individuals who struggle with mental illness. And we get them into housing and make sure that they're supported in their housing. We do a scattered site housing model, so making sure that they're in units around the community, really integrating back into the community. And then we provide the support to ensure that they can live independently and make sure that we're breaking down any barriers that they may have faced prior to housing or what caused their homelessness.
Okay, so yeah, someone comes to you. What usually is the driving factor that sends them to you?
It just depends. With most of our clients, obviously mental illness created some sort of barrier that caused homelessness in the first place. So there's a lot of support that they were not receiving. They weren't keyed in with services, things like that, that we try to connect them to or provide for them so that they can stay housed and stay happy.
All right, so and I asked you this before we turn on the cameras, because of what's going on with some budget cuts being made federally, will that affect you because you're under HUD? I mean, you get a lot of funding from HUD. Are you worried about that being a problem?
We're always worried. So we have, we're about 75% state and federally funded. So
right.
The money is never necessarily guaranteed. However, the budget did just come out and we weren't affected right now. So knock on all the wood, we're good to go for now. But again, it's never guaranteed each year. So we do apply for those grants and we're guaranteed for the next year or so. And then, we'll rewrite them. So it's a long process, but not too worried right now.
And speaking of funds, you have a fundraiser coming up. Your fourth year you've done the Drive for Dignity, correct?
It's actually our fifth year for doing it.
This will be number 5.
Yes,
okay.
yes. And it's called our Drive for Dignity. It's a golf outing that we have at the Crown out here in Traverse City. And it's actually a really fun outing, very different from your typical golf outing. We do food and beverage, local food and beverage, about every other hole or so along the course. So there's no banquet at the end. Come and enjoy the food. Come and enjoy the day. And it's a family-friendly event. Not that serious, though. There are some golfers who do take it very seriously.
Well, it's funny because you brought that up, and I'm a veteran when it comes to scrambles and playing in these tournaments. And I was saying, after 5.5, 6 hours on the golf course, kind of the last thing I want to do is now I have to go to dinner and I have to, I'm pooped. But you're going to do all of that on the course.
Yeah, so we get it done right there and then. And the idea was kind of, a golf outing takes a while. So we thought, if we have families that want to come, the last thing they want to do again is stay an extra hour and eat. So why can't we do it while we're golfing?
Yes.
And it also kind of is a great way to get local vendors involved and showcase some of the great food and beverage that we have here in Traverse City.
Yeah, just quickly, who are some of the people that are participating?
Yeah, so far we have Oriana is going to sponsor a hole. They're going to do, I think, chips and hummus and some wine. We've got some beer from Rare Bird, and Gabe's Meat Market out in Benzie County is going to come and cook hot dogs for us. So we're still kind of in the planning stages, so more to come, but we're really excited what we have.
When is the tournament?
It is June 3rd, the first Saturday in June.
Okay, so, and people hearing this or watching this want to find out more, where can they go?
Yep, so go to our website, nmshousing.org, and you can click on the events tab, and there's a huge sign for the Drive for Dignity, so it's pretty easy.
Back to homelessness for a second. Your personal view of the seriousness of this problem?
Yes, I think that what's great about Traverse City and the effort that we have going is that we can, what I call, end homelessness. And ending homelessness does not necessarily mean that there won't be any homeless individuals. It means that we can adequately serve those that become homeless. And so what we're targeting who we're targeting right now are those who are chronically homeless, those who are frequent shelter users, have been on the streets for a while. Let's get them into housing. Everyone deserves a home. Everyone deserves a place to stay, and that's what NMSH does. So it's great to see the effort kind of shifting in that direction and making sure that we're really using our very limited resources effectively.
Emma Moyer, because of where you went to school, do you want to do quickly Hail to the Victors with me?
I sure don't. Nope.
All righty then. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much. Happy to be here.
In Traverse City, talking about golf and homelessness and everything that goes along with all that, I'm Vic McCarty from iNews 26.